All righty. Everyone got what we need? Okay.
Now, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Okay, I can't hear you though. Let me see.
Just follow along.
Should we be barefoot?
Let's just start. I'm sorry. Let's just start and I'll watch.
Okay.
Danielle, should we be barefoot or in tennis shoes?
Whatever
Or
you
run-
like, whatever you prefer.
Will we be jumping around? Should I? Okay,
This isn't quite as aggressive of a class as what you were used to.
that's okay. That's okay. It's good to know.
All right, so let's all lay on our back. We're gonna start
Recording.
with the hamstring
It
stretch.
says recording, but I still can't hear you and it's on mute, not on mute. Just start. I'll go down on the floor and watch.
All right. So
I don't want to keep
your
any
foot,
more of your time.
bring your leg up. And we're gonna do a hamstring stretch.
Welcome home, Gail.
You just muted yourself, Kathy.
Oh, it would be, you mute us so we can hear you?
Nobody really talks too much. So
Okay,
go ahead and
okay.
just grab your strap. We're doing a hamstring stretch, bringing your leg up.
Okay. Grab my strap.
We're holding each stretch about 60 seconds.
I don't know what to do. Oh, well, I'm just gonna follow. I'll watch.
Okay, so now
I'll just
keeping
watch.
your foot in the strap, you're gonna take your leg away from the midline of your body to feel a stretch in your inner thigh. But make sure your hips stay anchored down.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
Away from your body. All right, and then bring your legs straight up and then come across your body the other way. So up, keep your foot, the same foot in the loop. You're gonna take your leg across your body the other way. Now we're gonna feel a stretch in your IT band from your hip down towards your knee. Again, make sure you keep your hip anchored down to the ground. Don't let your butt roll up off the ground. And you just feel a stretch from the side of your butt all the way down to the side of your knee. So Gail, have you been keeping up with some of this?
Oh, I did in the beginning, but I stopped and hiked the Mahalapu Trail and
Wow.
went snorkeling and played golf instead.
All right, at least you were active. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I hiked and walked and swam every day, so I did my stuff. But I missed you guys.
Okay, let's go into the figure 4 stretch.
Yeah, we missed you too, Gail.
So you're gonna
Thank you.
cross one over the other and bring your knee towards your chest. Exactly. Hold it for a minute. I'll be right back. Oh, you have it. Okay, good. All right. Sorry, my last patient thought they got locked out of their car. But we're good. We found it. Okay, so now let's put the strap on the other foot and we'll go into our hamstring stretch. Leg straight up, other leg down flat. Goal is to get a stretch in the back of your mid thigh. So play with how far you bring your hip towards your knee towards your chest and keeping a soft knee bend so that you get a nice stretch in the back of the thigh, not your calf. We'll do those later. So Kathy Ann, has your year been boring since you haven't been able to go on as many trips?
I know I'm trying to keep my clients engaged without traveling. So I did 3 big fundraisers with them and
Cool.
yeah, so.
Local hikes, like local day hikes?
Yep, I've done local day hikes. I've been up in the Sierras 5 times. I've done the circumambulation of Mount Tam 5 times.
Wow.
So kind of stuff like that. And they're all chomping at the bit to travel as soon as we can be vaccinated. So even though I've had no income since February, I think, later 2021 we'll be busy again.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so now let's take your leg away from your body for the groin stretch. That's good.
Yeah, so we're remaining hopeful. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, because do you have to get to where the whole world's vaccinated so you can do your worldly travels?
Well, I think as long as my groups are vaccinated, and even if everyone in the countries that we're going to are not vaccinated, when we're in indoor public places, we'll have to do what we're doing here. But as soon as we're out on the trail, we'd be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's tricky. There's so much to think about. And then you have to think about medical facilities in the countries we're going to. And
right.
But I think if we're all vaccinated, that's going to be the step number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how have you been? Are you seeing?
Yeah, I'm in the clinic 4 days a week. Okay, let's go across the body for the IT band stretch.
That's good. And what's Rebecca doing now? Is she have any work or?
She's not coming in anymore. She decided to pursue wellness coaching.
Oh, okay.
So she's actually doing an 18-month online program.
Oh, wow.
And is getting a degree in that or a certificate or whatever it is. And then she's been CrossFit coaching.
Oh, okay.
So she is excited to not be commuting to Marin anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
And she's just staying in Sonoma.
Right.
So I miss having her around here, that's for sure. But
I'm sure.
I tried to get her to come back one day a week and she said no, she'd rather not.
Yeah, I loved her. She was great too. I loved her.
We were a good team.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so now we're gonna lie on our side and do our quad stretch.
Don't you want the last one?
Oh, figure 4. Sorry, I skipped it. Thank you.
We're such creatures of habit.
No, I'm sorry. I was talking. I was looking at it. My eyes just skipped a row. Figure 4. Thank you. You still got it, Gail. You've been gone and you still remember the order.
I swear. Well, I did take my iPad with me and I had your old recordings.
Oh, good.
Which I used in the beginning until life got in the way.
Right. While you were quarantining for 2 weeks, huh?
No, I didn't have to. I got a COVID test, flew to Kauai, and stayed there in our own condo. So at that time, I didn't have to quarantine.
Oh, that's good. Okay, now we'll do the quad stretch. So pick a side. And you're gonna bring your heel towards your butt. You wanna try to keep your thigh in line with your torso, or if not, slightly behind. And also think about keeping your thighs parallel. So you can use your screen to show that your thighs are parallel. So Gail, do you see how your leg's up a little bit?
Do what?
Don't let your leg come up a little bit. Keep your thighs parallel. Yep. And then if
Thank you.
can, bring your thigh back a little bit, extend it. And you'll get more stretch. And we'll hold this a minute.
Ooh, I needed that one.
You haven't done that in a while.
Uh-uh.
And Kathy Ann, you're probably the one I've seen the least lately. So if things hurt, just holler out and we'll adjust.
Okay, I'll probably need a modification for the other side because that's where that torn meniscus is.
Okay. You can use your strap so you don't have to bring your heels so close to your butt.
Okay,
That works well.
yeah.
Yeah, because reaching your own foot makes us be at a pretty deep knee bend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny. I remember you telling me about this and then I just kind of completely forgot. And so I'm so glad that you sent out that email blast.
Over.
Yeah.
And we'll do the other side. I'm trying to do sign language for Lori. So does that work, Kathy Ann?
Yep, that's good.
You still get a stretch?
Yep.
Okay.
And I remember, I still do that standing one with my foot up on the back of the couch too.
Right. Which
Yeah.
if this hurts, you can always pop up and do that. People have their own improvising. These ladies have been in the same group for, off and on for 3 years. So
Okay,
I know them all very well.
okay, that's great.
You I know one-on-one, but in terms of these exact,
Exactly.
stretches and stuff, like you have your own way of doing them from PT, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're gonna go on to our backs, and I'm gonna try to give Lori a little sign. Lori, you got it?
Rich with,
March. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're going to bridge up, feet hip width apart, bridge to full height, march, march, down. Okay, what I don't want to see when we march is if we lose height. I want to keep my butt up. And I also don't want to see my hips tilt. Go straight up towards the ceiling, keep them level, and you can alternate which one marches first. And then down. And I'll do a timer so you don't have to count your reps, and we'll go 90 seconds. All right. Ready, go. And if you're feeling hamstring issues, keep the weight in your heel.
Oh,
Who's groaning?
me. The back person.
First couple in the back.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Nice and controlled. Keep those cheeks squeezing tight. Keep the core tight.
Oh.
10 more seconds. You guys got it.
Oh.
And rest. Okay, so now we're gonna do clams. So you're gonna put your band on above your knee. Okay, Lori's getting it. All right, so you're gonna get on the side. Make sure your hips are stacked, one literally right on top of the other, knees right on top of the other, shoulders right on top of each other. Feet lightly touching. You're gonna lift up as high as you can without rolling back at all. Pause at the top and then down slow. Don't roll back, so make the movement up very slow, not too aggressive. If you feel like you rolled back, slow your movement down a little bit. And really slow on the way down. Just take about 3 seconds to come up, pause at the top, and about 3 seconds to come down. I got the timer going, so you don't have to count your reps. I'll let you know when we switch sets. Make sure you're not rolling back. Stay on your side. "15 more seconds. As you get tired, still slow the way down. Don't let the band win. You are stronger than the band. Okay, let's roll over. Other side. Get yourself all stacked up again. Feet lightly together. As you get tired, no rocking and rolling. Ready, go. Carolyn, did you get less sore after last time with the new band?
Yes, I did.
Okay, it was just the initial one was eye-opening, huh?
Right.
Yeah. And for those of you that need classes, you should have got an email this week with a 20% off deal. So if you need to purchase, do it before, I think, the 25th. I don't know when the cutoff is, if it's noon or midnight or whatever, but
I did it.
you did it? Good.
Yep.
Advantage of it.
I did
Jumped
too.
on.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good.
You do it through my body.
Yeah. There's I think just you put in a holiday 2020 or something and it does a 10 more
Okay.
seconds. I'm trying to help Lori out. Okay, so let's take that band off. And the next one, if you guys have ankle weights, you can use ankle weights. If you have dumbbells, you can stick dumbbells in you have on yoga pants or socks. So I have a dumbbell and I'm gonna stick it in there. And what we're gonna do is a lower leg lift for our inner thigh. So ankle weights if you have them, or a dumbbell in your soccer pants if you want to make them harder. And we're gonna go bottom leg straight, top leg bent over in front. You can have your knee down flat or like the sole of your foot on the floor, whatever is more comfortable. The key is that bottom knee needs to stay locked and your leg needs to stay in line with your torso. Okay, ready, go.
Same 3 up, 3 down.
Yep. Yep. And if you're having any issues, really emphasize re-locking your knee before every lift. So every time you put your knee down, fire your quads, lock your knee. Good. Everyone has ankle weights. This is good. I like it. Good work. Carolyn, are you getting back pain or is it just hard to stabilize with the weight?
It's hard. This is a particularly hard leg lift for me.
Yeah. Yep. Almost there. Ten more seconds, Lori. I'm giving her signals. All right, let's roll over, switch sides.
You know, Danielle, maybe she forgot to click on with audio.
No,
Maybe
but
don't.
I can see where she mutes herself and unmutes herself. So I don't know what's going on.
In the very beginning, though, when I go on your site, it says click
Right,
on
but
with
I don't
audio.
Be able to
Yeah.
unmute if she didn't have that on though.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. All right, bottom leg straight, ready, go. And as you guys get tired, make sure your leg's staying in line with your torso. Some of you, the angle's hard to tell. Make sure it's not drifting forward. There we go. And lock the knee. Leg in line with your torso and lock your knee. Good. Everyone looks like they're keeping their knee straight. Ankle weights are on. This is good. Ten more seconds. Okay, ankle weights off. And we're gonna stay on the floor for one more thing. And if you want hand weights, grab hand weights. We're gonna do dead bug.
Lori's favorite.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 times 30 seconds. So she sees that. Lori, do you see that? So she's gonna have to watch. Okay, so before I don't start yet, I'm gonna do a demo. All right. Oh, I didn't tilt my screen down, sorry. Where am I? Okay, so starting position is always arms straight up to the ceiling, legs at tabletop. Now, if I come in further, it makes it easier. If I let my legs drop, it makes it easier. So literally flat shins to the ceiling, 90 degree at the hip, 90 degree at the knee, arms straight up is the most challenging. And I'm gonna go opposite arm and leg back to return. And we're gonna go 3 rounds of 30 seconds. All right. Okay. Ready? Go. Make sure your thighs stay perpendicular. Don't let them come towards your chest as you get tired. And rest. Stop. I'm trying to tell Lori to stop. Okay, ready again, back to ready position. Go. And rest. And we'll do one more round of 30 seconds. All right, ready? Go. Lori's up. 5 more seconds. And done. Okay, so you can put the weights to the side. Let's come to a half kneeling position for our hip flexor stretch.
Half kneeling?
Yeah, so one knee down,
Oh,
one
sure.
knee in front, tucking the butt
Okay.
and leaning in, getting a stretch in the front of your hip. Okay. So now be careful, really leaning into it from your back. Keep your core tight, tuck your buns, and come forward. We'll hold that for a minute on each side. Should feel a stretch in the front of the kneeling down side hip. Can you hear us now, Lori? I guess not. I don't know what's going on with her computer. I'm gonna entertain you guys while you stretch my jingle bells.
Oh, cute. That's hysterical.
I can't sneak up on anyone today, though.
Okay, knee won't do it anymore.
Are you on your pad?
Yeah, I am, but that my kneecaps are,
Just really don't like kneeling.
they don't have much
Which side?
insulation.
Switch sides.
Yep.
This is better.
Perfect. So then let's come up to standing and holding on to as little bit for balance as possible. I want to do one-legged calf raises. So lightly holding on to something for balance. Coming up, pause at the top, down slow. Come up, pause at the top, now I'm falling over. And down slow. Okay, we're gonna go a minute on each side. Okay. Make sure your knee stays locked, right? We don't want to have the knee buckle as you go up. Keep it tight, tight, up and down slow.
Are we doing 10?
I got a timer going. We're doing a minute on each side.
Okay.
Got 5 more seconds. Everyone kind of does them at a different pace, so it's easier to stay on track. Okay, switch sides. Just lightly something for balance. Keep the knee locked. Try to pause at the top. Come down slow, no crash landings. That's why I'd rather you hold on to something lightly for balance than not have control. Ten more seconds. Okay, so now for the next one, I want you to have your dumbbells and then your clam band down around your ankles. Tilted a little too far down.
Ooh, dumbbells today.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is walking side steps with bicep curls. Now the key with the side steps is don't ever let there be slack on the band. Always a little tension. And if you go about 5 or 6 steps in one direction and then come back, slow and controlled. I see some slack. Don't let there be slack on the band. Control your brakes. So you should be getting a burn in the side of your butt and maybe into your arms a little bit.
Oops.
10 more seconds. And rest. Okay. So lastly, we're going to finish with a runner stretch. So against a wall, a couch, a door, something. You're going to bring one leg back, heel driving into the ground, shift your weight forward onto the front leg and a nice calf stretch. We're going a minute on each side. I think I'm going to lose you before this is over. So I'll hopefully be able to tell you when the first minute's over. And then you guys will have to do the last minute on your own. And thanks for joining today on this busy holiday. We'll be doing it next Tuesday too. So if you're free, let's do it again next Tuesday.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to you and Maggie.
Yeah, I'll tell her she's at lunch right now. And Happy New Year if I don't see you guys before then, but hopefully next week we'll get together again.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
And then Kathy, and the floor stuff is very similar each week. And then what I change up is the standing up stuff. So we'll
Okay, that sounds great. It was fantastic. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Okay, good. 10 more seconds and we'll switch sides.
Merry Christmas, everyone.